Straight out the gate, let's get to it. Cassidys karma is catching up to his ass. Jog your memory back. I want you to jog your memory back. Think about the disaster battle on the big stage. Cassidy had his entourage in the front. They were booing Dizaster, and Dizaster was spitting battle bars down Cassidy. Right? Both of them were lackluster, but Dizaster was better than Cassidy. He was killing Cassidy. And like I said, both of them was lackluster, but Dizaster was better than Cassidy on that big stage. Right? Cassidy went first. He was robotic. He is predictable. His delivery was awful. And he was getting forward until he started getting booed too. But at the same time, Dizaster was getting booed more than Cassidy because Cassidy brought his entourage there to boo Dizaster. And this is the point I'm trying to make. This is what I'm telling you, karma has come back to bite Cassidy in the ass. Remember, Dizaster was spitting. He let Cassidy go first. Cassidy went first. Cassidy wanted to go first. Remember this now. This is on the big stage. So when it was time for Dizaster to spit, Dizaster thought, what's his turn? So Cassidy took a long pause. Then Dizaster's getting ready to go spit. Cassidy interrupts him again and spits that robotic type of slow delivery style content. Right? Remember that. He is very disruptive. Then when Dizaster did start rapping, Cassidy's entourage, Dizaster got a little bit of forward, especially first few bars. Then after that, Cassidy's entourage started interrupting. But I blame Dizaster too for allowing Cassidys' scheme to get to him. Because after that, Cassidy started talking to Dizaster's run. Remember that? Cassidy started talking to Dizaster's run. Total disrespect, total disregard. Then he went over his time limit. Dizaster still let him go. Go here. Dizaster told him, look, it will look better for you on camera if you stop now. Cassidy shook his head. No. Cassidy kept on spitting that robotic type of shit. Right? Now, check it out now. The Goodz battle. Cassidy went first, and he didn't really want to go first, right? Now, when Goodz came on the stage, Goodz was on the stage. Now, Goodz had the cup in his hand. And you remember Goodz said something about, I'm battled a lot of guys with bars, something to that degree. Then Cassidy started talking. You ain't battled nobody like me with bars. Then he went quiet, right? Now, check it out. Cassidy got booed in the second round, forfeited his run. He gave up. He threw in the towel. Remember that. Then he got booed in the third round, right? Now remember, I'm looking at it now like, okay, Goodz had a boo crowd there. That was payback. No matter if it was a coincidence or not, that was payback. That was Cassidys' karma for the dumb shit he done in the Dizaster battle. Because if you ask me, I think he sabotaged that battle. Right? Now check this out. Fast forward a little bit more to Lockdown, the Arsenal battle. Check this shit out now. Cassidy was in Philly in his hometown. Arsenal got booed too, right? Cassidy, the first few bars were nice. Then he started falling off. Now remember, the events leading up to that, Arsenal took his dressing room, right? And Arsenal was somehow able to use the crowd against Cassidy. But to tell you the truth, right? Philly booed Cassidy, and that's in your hometown. And I'm not taking away the fact that nobody else got booed, but Cassidy got booed in his hometown. And it's not a coincidence. And it's not just for the dumb shit that he done to Dizaster in the previous battle, right? I mean in the battle before the Goodz battle, when he battled Dizaster on the big stage, if you ask me, he sabotaged that, right? Now check this shit out. He got booed in his hometown. Arsenal took his locker room, right? Arsenal blew smoke in his face. Cassidy asked for all that, right? If you ask me, Cassidy is dishonest. So yes, he deserved to get smoke blown in his face. He deserved to get booed. And not to take away from the fact that his material was boo-worthy. So I want you comment and tell me whether or not you think Cassidys karma finally caught up with him, in addition to the lackluster material that it's been delivering. See, what goes around comes around. That's why it's been getting booed like that. Just jog your memory back to the disaster battle on the big stage. Go check it out yourself, and you will see what I'm saying. It's all adding up. The pieces all come together now. This is his karma. That's all it is Cassidys karma catching up to him. And like I said, his content was lackluster. And the way he is delivering was lackluster. So that didn't help. That didn't help him either. But that helped to get him booed either. Booed too. In addition to the dumb shit he did previously. See, these battle rappers, I think Goodz and Arsenal remembered that. So they came to make sure that, hold up, you're not going to get me like that. You're not going to sabotage this battle in your favor like that. So they came to disrupt him. That's why Goodz paid people to boo him. So that's Cassidys karma. Comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think.